Oh my god, the things you see, like, just glancing out your window. This girl was walking along the street in her school uniform, and I was like, oh, you know, poor thing, she's been at school all day, like, she's in year 8, she's lighting up a cigarette. I'm like, how depressing is that? She's got to be like 12, 13, you know. When your kids are walking home from school, like, pays to follow them some days. I know that's a breach of privacy, but the thing I've just seen depressed me so much. Like, she wasn't with anyone else. It's not like she was trying one for the first time. Like, that's clearly like a routine that she has. Oh my god, it's depressing. Right. Anyway, moving on with your reading, Aquarius. It's your weekly love reading for the second week of September, so today and the rest of this week. Let's find out how your feelings are, okay, for the one you're thinking of, with regards to this connection, and we'll get 3 cards for how they're feeling, okay? We'll find out how they're feeling and get 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel. I'll get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit, okay? So Spirit, Guides, Universe and Angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius' highest good. Okay, how is Aquarius feeling with regards to this connection in the second week of August? Why do I keep saying that? The second week of September. That was weird the way that flipped out. Oh, we've got the 4 of Wands. That's never happened in a reading. I've never started a weekly love reading and pulled out the 4 of Wands, honestly. It's the first card. Without anything bad attached to it, okay? Well, that's beautiful, okay? Focused on a public union, a public relationship, probably living in a house together, okay? Possibly married, more than likely married, okay? Potentially with kids. The 2 of Pentacles, the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. So we're looking for balance, duality. There's some kind of journey that you've got to walk solo. Now these cards came out in the last reading, which was for Capricorn. They came out for Capricorn's person. So are you dealing with a Capricorn? Do you have Capricorn placements? Or are you a cusper? Okay. If you're late in the Sagittarius season, then you could resonate with Capricorn readings as well. The Hermit is when the Fool, the story of the Fool is that through the major arcana cards which go in order, he reaches the part of his journey that he must walk alone. Okay, he's by himself at the precipice, staring out, wondering what's ahead. And he must walk it alone, okay? Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is someone who's confident, someone who's warm, somebody who's driven, okay? Interesting. Right, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. We are in a reflective mood. The Chariot, moving forward, forging ahead, going into battle. Aquarius, I have nothing negative so far. That is weird. Right. Okay, let's see how your person is feeling then with regards to this connection in the second week of September. Spirit, can you give me 3 cards, please? the Sun reversed with the Strength. So your person is not very happy right now. They are really trying to hold their tongue. Okay. That's fire energy, double fire actually. They're both the cards of Leo. They're the major arcana for Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Or somebody with those placements, or the person is embodying those energies, and that's just their story right now, is they are not very happy and they're really trying to hold their tongue and not lose their temper. Okay. Now there definitely is something going on, because they wouldn't have that for no reason. And you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is looking for balance, and then going into Hermit energy, which is Virgo, which is looking within, soul searching, it's inner work. And then you come out with the Queen of Wands, you're reflective, and then you're determined to go into battle and win. Okay, so it's not necessarily to battle with them, but it's to battle for whatever you're fighting for, right? So if it's fighting for the relationship, you're doing that. But you are armoured up, okay? You're on a chariot with 2 horses. Oh, I've never noticed that as well. Look, it's got the solar system behind. That is so cool. That's so majestic. The Ace of Pentacles. So a brand new offer, a major offer of a new chapter. Or some kind of major financial abundance. Maybe it's a brand new job, or I don't know, seems like something financial, because Pentacles are coins, which is money. That's weird, because then we've got the 5 of Cups, which is loss, grief, sadness, intense sadness, you know, being unfulfilled, like being at a loss, a major loss. That makes no sense of what is going on. That literally makes no sense. Unless they're unrelated, but it's a love reading, so I'm going to assume they are related. It's very weird, isn't it, how the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles are like the same size, the same shape. But that's like a wish fulfillment, or something very, you know, healing, or something very like looking forward to it, and this is like a loss of that. Is there an eye in the middle? That's weird. Why would we have that? I don't get it. Why are they grieving? Has someone actually passed away? Because it doesn't fit with the rest of the... Okay, they've got anger, but then they've got the Ace of Pentacles, and then why would you have the 5 of Cups, which is grief? That literally makes no sense. 3 cards for the outcome. Okay. In the challenge position, we've got the Devil. So that is bad habits, bad behaviour, temptation, codependency. Okay. It's not necessarily good things. Can be being obsessed with a person, but I don't get why that would come out in a reading where 2 people are married. You know, you're beyond kind of obsession. Obsession happens where you're lusting after someone you can't be with, or you're not with yet. 3 of Wands is you've made a plan and you're now acting upon it, okay? You or them. I need a drink for this, it's too much. I'm having a gin and lemonade. Right. Let's get one more for the outcome. Ooh, the moon. The moon is it's what's hidden, okay? It's, you know, this person is walking really, really tiny, but we've got the moon and it's kind of dripping, and it's about emotions, okay? So they are dripping down, and someone stood right at the bottom, really, really tiny person with a cup, holding it up, trying to catch the drips, and they're walking in the woods alone at night. So it's being afraid of the dark, being afraid of what's hidden, and that kind of draining you, you know. Somebody's feeling unfulfilled. There's some kind of, as a challenge, there's some kind of bad habits, addiction, obsession, codependence. Codependence is when you are reliant upon someone else for comfort, for company. You know, you're not happy in your own company. You're not, you know, you can't be alone ever. Like, alone time is really nice and it's necessary, and we need downtime, me time. We need to have a candlelit bubble bath, have a pamper, moisturise our feet, watch, you know, if you're a girl, you want to watch like something really girly. If you're a guy, you want to watch, you know, something that you know your partner doesn't want to watch. It's just having downtime, me time, decompressing. You know, me time could look like going to the gym, having a really intense workout, sweating it out in a sauna, like whatever you do, you know, might be like, I'm trying to think like a man, which is really difficult because I'm a woman, but if you went to the footy and you like, you know, I feel like a lot of men do this. They go to watch the footy at the weekend and they like shout and swear and they get out all the aggression from the week, and it's like, it's full on projection at the players, but like, it's kind of accepted that that's what happens. You know, it's just getting that rage out or decompressing somehow. Some people are really not comfortable, like, you know, like, I love to paint, I love to, like, read, I love to watch trash TV. Me and my sister watch Catfish. I know it's trash, but I love it, and it's like, what guy's going to want to sit there and watch that? They're not going to, okay? So it's just like a funny girly thing that we watch, and we like laugh about it and laugh it off. We're like, who would do that? Blah blah blah. It's me time. It's like, just, it's not productive. It's not being around, well, that is being around other people. No, that's not a good example. That's being around other people. I'm very happy, like, yeah, painting, reading, having a candlelit bubble bath. Or if I've had a busy day in work, the first thing I'm doing is candlelit bubble bath, warm, cosy clothes, you know, get a drink, have a lovely dinner, like, and I just shut myself away in my room and like, please myself, do what I want to do. I don't want to be around people. I'm quite happy, you know, being in my own company. And even if it hasn't been a really busy day around lots of people, I can wake up on a Saturday morning and just go for a walk in the woods, like, solo. Like, I don't really want someone yakking at me, like, yapping away, going on about stuff. I want to connect to nature. Does that make sense? Like, it's just you at one with nature, like, listening to the rustling of the leaves, or the wind blowing through the trees, or, you know, sometimes on a sunny day you can hear, like, if it's really hot and it's sunny, you can hear like the seeds kind of popping and bursting open, and you know, you're just enjoying like your own company. I don't know how else to explain it. I think that's a good way to put it. You're enjoying your own company. Some people are really not comfortable doing that. They don't ever want to be alone. They have to see someone, they have to go to someone's house, they have to do something, have to be around other people all of the time. Okay, that's an example of codependency, because that person doesn't know who they are really, and they want someone's hand to hold every moment of the day, because life's scary, okay, and that's their coping mechanism, is like, well, if I'm constantly with another person, it'll be alright, we're in it together. Like, Do you know what I mean? It's like an avoidance of facing stuff alone. So it's good to like be in your own presence, and it's good to hang out with people, but you need a balance. And I don't know where I was going with this. What was I talking about? That was just one example of codependency. Okay, but maybe I've gone off on one because that's what it's about, but I don't know. I think it's something darker than that, because we've got the Five of Cups. Either that's unrelated and someone, you know, sorry if this has happened, someone's passed away, condolences. But normally when I'm doing a love reading, it's because there's grief or loss of a relationship. And why would that follow the Ace of Pentacles? It makes no sense to me. But the challenge towards what's going on, because your stuff is very positive, Aquarius. Like, you've got the Queen of Wands, you're looking for balance, you're doing the inner work, you're thinking about the home, the public relationship, the marriage, you're reflective, you're prepared to go out and battle, fight for this. But your person is sad, they're not happy, they're pissed off, I don't know what their Ace of Pentacles is, but they are grieving. Their feelings and their emotions are not good. And the challenge is some kind of codependency, obsession, or another example of codependency is, for example, if you're not financially, like say if you don't have a job and you're out of work for many, many months, that's being codependent on another person. If you earn money but it's very, very, very low money, that's being codependent, because you actually can't stand on your own 2 feet. I'm not talking about people who have finished a qualification or just looking for a job for a couple of weeks. Talking about people who are long term, like maybe they've got habits, addictions, you know, maybe they're constantly having mental health problems, or, you know, dependent is when you are a child or maybe you have disabilities that mean you can't work, then you'll be a dependent, right? And someone might give you an allowance if you're that lucky to live with people, and they can afford to sort of supplement whatever disabilities you get allowance for, like, you know, maybe have a decent quality of life, but you're reliant upon those people to help you. Codependent is when you constantly need to kind of live off another person emotionally, financially. It normally speaks to bad habits like sex addiction, being a workaholic, being a shopaholic, gambling, being obsessive over something or someone. It's normally not really something that's just kind of happened to you. It's normally a poor coping mechanism, like a toxic, you know, behaviour or something. That's in the challenge. We've got the Three of Wands, which is making a plan and taking action, but then we've got the Moon, which is things are like, there's some kind of illusion here, there's some kind of something going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Okay, that's what the Moon tends to mean. With the Sun, you get clarity, light is shed upon, you know, whatever's being hidden. So, tell you what, let's get clarification for the Strength and the Sun reversed. So this is for your person, they have the Strength and the Sun reversed. Why are they sad? They'll be back. They feel like you're at a distance, maybe, or you're experiencing problems. Expect to hear from them soon. We've got a love letter, which is like communication. Mercury retrograde, okay? So during this last few weeks, or this last month, the month of August, you may have experienced some blips, some communication difficulties, or bad period. Health. Is it due to health issues, mental or physical? Or someone in the family has had poor health? That can cause, you know, stress and strain. Why have I got the Ace of Pentacles? Because that's very positive. For your person, Aquarius. The Ace of Pentacles, what does that mean? Why have I got that? Moving. Narcissist, how is that? The Ace of Pentacles. Manifest. What? I really didn't get that. That makes no sense. Narcissist, manifest, and moving. Tell me what that means. Ace of Pentacles. Someone is too full of themselves. Okay, maybe because a person is being too self-centered, too self-absorbed, you're considering moving, and this is what you're manifesting. I'm going to read it intuitively because I can't understand how you would manifest narcissistic people or tendencies. But if we read it like a storyline, and because someone was narcissistic, you wanted to move, change residence, and you were manifesting that, that would make more sense, right? So your person's manifesting moving away from you, moving out of the home. You're wanting to work on it, you're reflective, you're wanting to fight for this, okay? They are wanting to grieve this. That's what I'm getting, Aquarius, okay? If you know the cards are pointing to something different, good for you. This is what I'm reading it as, because it wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Guardian angel, okay? Someone's watching over your person, and they've decided that them grieving and moving away from this is good for them. Because there's some sort of toxic behaviours here, some sort of secrets here, so action is being taken. Let's get one for the devil then. Caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself, and move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Yeah, I feel like they're realising that even if they don't know what specific problem there is, that there is a major problem, and they're starting to take action and put plans into place to get away from you. This is really weird, and it sounds really messed up, but yeah, perhaps if you're honest with yourself, this isn't totally functional. Is there anything you can think of that you might have done or let go? This is what they're planning. They're planning to let go. They're wanting a new beginning somewhere else with someone else. Or solo, but they don't want whatever you've got right now. I mean, I assumed that you were going to battle with them. Sorry, to battle for them, but maybe you're battling with them. Confession. Look, with the moon, secrets are going to be revealed. Are they planning to leave you? I'm sorry to deliver it in such a way, but if this is your story, then you probably have been expecting this for a while. Let's get health, Mercury retrograde, and they'll be back. Give me a message for health, Mercury retrograde, and they'll be back. Light suggests illumination, which is, you know, some kind of realization. Maybe they're sad because they're realizing like this is broken. Then we had narcissist, moving and manifest. So a narcissist is someone that lives off other people. They're codependent. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. They need money off other people. They tell a lot of lies to manipulate the situation, and they view themselves as a victim. I need more balance. Well, you had the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, and then you had the Hermit, like walking this part of the journey alone. I still don't have the answers. So there's an imbalance here, and this person, Aquarius, is not happy. I'm open to compromise. We've got grief and a guardian angel, and I'm open to compromise. Move on, caution, and the devil. So for the outcome, we've got I never imagined so much perfection. Caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself, move on, someone is unavailable, it's a waste of time, it's over, and the devil. So words aren't going to make a difference right now. It says let go, and then we've got action being taken. This love scares me. 1111, which is the house card. Public union card. This is not the time. Now is not the time. Confession. And the moon. So they might reveal stuff to you, they might not. They might decide they're not ready to open up, or they're not going to tell you things, or something's going to be revealed in due course. That's a heavy reading. I don't know if you're going to be mad at me for posting this, but I feel like it's honest. I mean, look, at some point you have to be watching a reading where you can admit you're not necessarily the villain, but you're the one that's maybe not happy in this, you've been acting out, and this is what's causing the end. Or you haven't been acting out, you know, you've got some underlying issues, childhood traumas, childhood wounds, or you've effed up and, you know, maybe it's just like this contract has expired, you're not in love anymore, maybe you have property together, but maybe, yeah, I don't see the Ace of Cups, I don't see the Two of Cups, I don't see the Six of Cups. I get a sense of like, we've got a house together, we need to find balance, and looking back at the past, I don't get a sense of like, I want to invest in this with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel this is my soulmate, I'm nostalgic about it with the Six of Cups. I'm totally in love and abundant with the Nine of Cups, or the Ten of Cups, or the Two of Cups. I don't get that. I get a sense of like, well, we've already, you know, come this far, you know, looking back at what was cultivated, which is not necessarily something to regret, okay? If you cultivated lots together, that's a good thing. And even if it's not meant to last forever, maybe, you know, the contract has expired, and it's not that it wasn't meant to be, but it's just run its course, right? There's different ways of looking at this, so I suggest that you consider that, okay, and open yourself up to working with the reality. For your person, you know, they are sad, they are not happy. They're grieving, and they're already healing from this. They know the stuff that's being withheld from them, and they're letting go. They're making plans to let go. Let me get you some advice, Aquarius, okay? You're on very different pages. Chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. The end of things doesn't have to be the end of life. It's just the end of this chapter. It's, you know, as I said, like, you don't have to regret what you've cultivated together. But sometimes it's, you know, time to plant a new, crop. Harvest this one, reap the rewards from it, understand, be appreciative of what was achieved, and, set sail for somewhere new, right? Breathe. Break from beneath the water's surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea. So come up to the surface, catch your breath, yeah, get some light clarity. Do you need to get some distance from this? Do you need to talk to someone about it? Do you need to look at the wider picture? Sometimes if you read poetry or you read a book or you watch a movie, you can feel profoundly different afterwards. It just puts things into perspective. It evokes all kind of emotions. It forces change. Talk to someone else who's gone through the end of a marriage. How are they feeling now that life has moved on? You could, I'm thinking of like autobiographies, books are written by people who've unpacked everything emotionally and they're happy to tell their story. Like, these are regular everyday things that happen to people. You are not a failure, you are not a terrible person, and it doesn't mean doom and gloom. It's just change. It's just change, okay? And for a fixed sign, such as Aquarius, that's difficult, right? Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. There's good stuff in the future, I promise you. Breathe. Break from beneath the water's surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea. You get out of the storm. Get out of that storminess and start looking at things with more of a bird's eye view, more objectivity. Seek other sources of information, try to unpack feelings, try to look at different perspectives, okay? It will really help. Alright, thanks Aquarius. If it resonates, give it a like, and if it doesn't resonate whatsoever at all, then it's not for you, okay? And it's nothing to worry about. But this, I feel, is something that's been underway for a little while. Okay, so if it resonates, give it a like. If you think, it might help someone else, doesn't really resonate with me, give it a repost, support the channel. Okay, and I will see you in the next one.